Well, I'm glad I did my prediction when I did, because we got our first release date on one of Sony's upcoming exclusives, and that is The Lost Legacy. Now, wait, before we go on to The Lost Legacy, I will talk about some personal things about my channel, so I guess I'll put on like the little timestamp right here on the screen right now, if you want to skip to the actual video part. But going to the personal side of things, I guess I wanted to give you guys some updates on the channel in general, and just thank you guys, I guess, for 900 subscribers, because, well, I haven't even really mentioned that in a video yet, because I didn't think it was really needed to, because 900 is kind of like a weird number. I'll probably do something special for 1K eventually there, but, you know, I don't want to make this such a big deal. I just want to say thank you guys so much for the support lately. It's been awesome, and I can only hope that it continues that way. But yeah, with that being said, I do have some really good videos planned. Some of my best work, yeah, I hope at least. And, well, you know, with that, it should be coming out within the next couple days. In fact, I think I might have some daily uploads coming here in the next couple days if everything goes right. You know, don't hold me to that, but if everything goes planned, you know, we might be having daily uploads on the channel for maybe even like half a week or so, which would be pretty cool. And yeah, I guess I forgot to say this, but I am officially on spring break, so that means more time for uploads at least in the next week or so. And honestly, I'm going to be trying to upload as consistently as possible until E3, kind of have that, you know, E3 grind there. And yeah, E3 is only like 8 weeks, I think, away. Anyways, let's go back into the video and let's talk about some good old Uncharted Lost Legacy. Uncharted Lost Legacy got announced for an August 22nd, 2017 release date. And as I kind of teased early in the video, I did say, you know, I'm glad I made my predictions when I did. And, you know, going back to that video, I did predict an early October release date. So obviously, I'm a good, like, almost a month and a half to 2 months wrong. And that's kind of bonkers. I didn't expect this game, you know, to come out this soon. But man, am I happy to, because this is coming out, like, around the same time that a lot of kids are coming back to school. You know, if you're in college, that's going to be, like, in the last month or so that you have off from university. And, well, you know, we're going to be playing an Naughty Dog game in the summer, which is awesome, because I don't think we've done that before. I mean, I guess you could say Last of Us came out around close to summer, but not really. But anyways, alongside this news that they posted on Twitter, you know, they had that whole PlayStation blog thing, and they eventually did publish this onto the PlayStation YouTube channel, which I'll probably link in the description below. But yeah, if you read the PlayStation blog, they went into more detail after that, but they pretty much announced that this is going to have like an MSRP retail price of $39.99, because yeah, as you guys know, it is going to be a retail copy. I did get quite a ton of questions in the last video, so I wanted to clear that up. There will be a physical release for this game. Yes, you can get Uncharted Lost Legacy in a disc, and yes, that's what I want, but sadly I already got the Explorer pack, so I'm kind of, you know, shit out of luck here. But anyways, going back into the news, you know, they pretty much, you know, announced the MSRP for $39.99, so that's like $40, which is quite crazy. I did not expect this high of a price, just because, you know, this is only going to be like a 5 to 6 hour campaign in my mind. And, well, you know, I guess people are saying it's going to be a 10-hour campaign now, and that's not true at all, because, bam! The next set of news is that Jak and Daxter is coming free with the game if you pre-order it, which is quite crazy. Sorry about that cringy transition. I did honestly not know how to go into that news any differently, but yeah. So yeah, as you guys know, last week, Jak and Daxter did get announced that, you know, it's going to be a part of the whole PS2 on PS4 program, joining the likes of GTA 5 and, you know, Parappa the Rapper, and, you know, man, is that awesome. I can't wait to, you know, if you really think about it, I did mention this on Gaming at its Core, but we're pretty much going to have, like, all Naughty Dog games available on the PS4 as of later this year. You know, we have the Crash Bandicoot trilogy coming out. We're going to have all the Jacks, including the combat racing, and really the only game we're missing from the Naughty Dog, you know, published games is going to be, you know, Crash Team Racing, which is honestly not too bad of a bummer. But yeah, if you want to play any Naughty Dog game, pretty much if you have a PS4, you could pretty much play any Naughty Dog game you want as of, you know, later this year whenever the Jak thing comes out. So that's really cool. So definitely, it's gonna give you a bang for your buck. Honestly, I hope Lost Legacy has some more file content. I got a little bit scared there, because I'm like, is this really, you know, necessary? Are they really, you know, it's really only worth $30, but if you pre-order it, you know, you get the extra incentive. It makes it, you know, worth more of your money. I hope this game does have some length and substance to it. Obviously, you want, you know, quality over quantity, but, you know, it's really gonna be hard to justify that whole $40 price tag. Of course, Uncharted 4 multiplayer will be bundled in alongside the co-op, so that's really cool. But I'm just really hoping that it's at least a 5 to 6 hour campaign. I hope they're not putting in the multiplayer and, you know, Jak and Daxter with it, because it is not much of a substance kind of product. I'm really hoping that's not the case. But yeah, so going back into the thing, I know a lot of people have done reactions. I was going to do a reaction to this before. I realized it was a cutscene pretty much, and I was like, okay, nobody's really going to care, you know, if I react to this. And, you know, I didn't really think much was to it, but apparently a lot of people are. But yeah, I guess so. But I figured I'd just talk about, you know, what happened in the cutscene here. and I guess it's a pretty cool cutscene. I'm glad they did show this one in particular, because they're kind of like, you know, on their way to wherever they're going. They're not necessarily there yet. You know, everything we've seen, we see them in the rooftops, we've seen them here. I don't really want to see more of the mountaintops. You know, I guess you could say that for a launch trailer. You know, there is E3 coming up here, so they could show it there. Expecting they're going to show it there, because, you know, Sony's going to want to show off the Naughty Dog, you know, DLC coming out, because, you know, if you look at it from Microsoft, they had like a big Halo expansion, they would want to show it off at E3, because, you know, it's Halo. I'm guessing it's going to be the same thing with Sony. Even though I don't want to see anything, I still feel like we're going to get something from there, even though we have pretty much all the information we need, which is actually bad. But, you know, going back into the cutscene, I'm kind of lingering off here. You know, they did show off more of, you know, the whole Chloe and Nadine dynamic, because you guys are going to be playing, you know, with each other throughout the whole journey, and just, you know, pretty much gonna be like the Nate and Sam relationship, but this time it's gonna be with Nadine and Chloe. You know, it's pretty much kind of gave me like an Uncharted 3 vibe, if I'm honest. You know, it kind of had, you know, Chloe pretty much solving like what looked like the decipher from Uncharted 3. You know, that, you know, Nate had to put the ring in, which is pretty cool, and pretty much she figures it out. You know, she's kind of more laid back than what Nadine is. You know, Nadine really wants to win. You know, you could obviously tell that from Uncharted 4, and while it seems like it's not going to be any different, you know, she's really cautious that she beats, I believe the guy's name is Aval or something like that. You know, the whole guy that used to work for the government that I mentioned in my previous video. They're trying to beat him. You know, it's always going to be the case that they're trying to beat the enemy. They're trying to beat him to the treasure or wherever this is. And pretty much Chloe in this cutscene solves the case. She knows where to look for the Tusk of Ganesh, and she figures out that's, you know, with the Great War, and that if they fall into their path and they go to the mountains, that they're going to be able to find this thing. And, you know, honestly, yeah, I guess that's pretty much what they've shown here. You know, it's really obvious that this is the early chapters of Uncharted Lost Legacy, because they haven't really reached their destination yet. And obviously the biggest main clue is, you know, Chloe and Nadine do have that kind of like, you know, they're not really, you know, buddies yet. They're kind of like, you know, just professional, I guess you could say. You know, they're not going to be really close yet. You know, I'm guessing that's what's going to be building off in the main campaign of the story. And, you know, pretty much this is the early chapters of it, which is really cool to see. And yeah, I guess it was a really cool thing to tide us over until August. You know, August, wow, that's kind of crazy. If you guys didn't know, it's going to launch alongside Shadow of War, which is pretty cool. So, you know, end of summer, we're going to have something to play, and then in September, you know, it's just going to be great. 2017, as I said before, really balancing it out within the months of what we're going to be getting here, and looks like Uncharted 4's DLC, you know, the Lost Legacy, is going to be really great addition in August, and I can't wait to play it. So I guess there's nothing really else to tell from what they showed off. You know, obviously the graphics look way better than Uncharted 4. You know, at least from what I was able to tell, you could see like the pigeons or the birds flying over and just the sunset. Looks really gorgeous. Can't wait to play it. I replayed Uncharted 4 the other day, and man, the gameplay and just the graphics, holy crap, does it feel immersive as hell. And just each time I come back to the game, I keep being reminded of it. But yeah, guys, this has been Uncharted Lost Legacy. Are you hyped? Are you one of those people that love Jak and Daxter and are more hyped for that, and can't wait to play Uncharted Lost Legacy, but then move into Jak and Daxter, which is really what you're looking forward to playing on your PS4? I know there's a lot of people looking forward to, you know, possibly a Jak 4. So I guess this is, you know, possibly a, you know, a hint that, you know, Sony's at least interested, and, you know, they know the demand for Jak is there, and seeing how this sells. And honestly, that's great. You know, I can't wait to play another platform on the PS4. Of course, we have that gap, you know, Ratchet and Clank, and now we're just getting Yooka-Laylee. But yeah, guys, this has been Uncharted Lost Legacy news overhaul. Hopefully, we don't get anything more at E3. Honestly, I just want to get into this game blind and just have fun. And yeah, guys, that has been pretty much it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, look forward into the couple days where, you know, more videos are going to be coming out, possibly daily uploads. And yeah, guys, I've been Online, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.